Hello everybody, and Ty back with another video, and what you're looking at are three new Virtual Boy cabinets that I've built. Let me move in a little closer here. These are revised from the original. If you remember my original Virtual Boy cabinet I built, some of the revisions include the control. Well, first thing is these are made out of 1/2-inch plywood, the same as like a Nintendo arcade cabinet would be made out of. The original ones were made out of 3/4-inch particle board. And this is very nice plywood. This is actually really high quality birch plywood. Secondarily is the control panel now actually fits in just like a Nintendo control panel does. If I show you right here, you see right here, this one is not connected. There's a little notch in there and it goes right in, just like that. This is not an actual Nintendo cabinet. This is one I built. The other ones are right here. These are actual Nintendo ones, but they're the same. So yeah, so this goes in like that. It's built very much like a Nintendo cabinet we've got here. These are not, 100% complete yet because I still need to. There's a lot of things I need to do to them. But just to show you what's going on with them, let's see. Let's go over to this one here. So now this one here, I have. You notice I can't lift the control panel up on that, and I'll show you the reason why. It's just here, come around. Okay, so here's the. Move back. Here's the back door. Now this doesn't have any lock on it yet. It will have a regular locking mechanism when it's done. Okay, so if you look inside here, just like a real arcade cabinet, I've got a latch on the inside for the control panel, and that lifts right out. So now, well, it's really hard to record at this distance, but see, now it can lock in just like a. Now on a Nintendo arcade cabinet, there's two on each side, but there's just not enough room on this to do two of them, and one is sufficient on this control panel. So, yeah, so here, just go inside, we'll relock that. That easy. So here's the cabinet. Yeah, so the other things, so some of the things that are different is that you notice this is a one-piece design. The original Virtual Boy was two pieces, a base and then a top piece, and that was mostly because it was the wood that I had at the time. So now I'm building three of these. I got two more that I'm making out of particle board as well, for people who want one that looks just like the original. These are going to be different in a couple key features. Is that, I mean, they're all going to have the angled control panel, but I'm going to actually cover these with same thing I covered this Nintendo cabinet with. This is a red Formica. And the camera doesn't really capture the color of it. I mean, it's a nice, rich red. Go right along nicely with a Virtual Boy. Let me actually grab a Virtual Boy. There's a Virtual Boy. Yeah, so here we go. You'll see that they are the same color red. So it'll work out perfectly here. So yeah, so that's that. So yeah, the whole. And I have to buy some more of this because this is actually scraps left over from this cabinet when I built it. I mean, I've got enough here for. Let's see if it's a little short for a front piece that way. Is it? Yeah, it's too. It's a little bit too short for a front piece, of course. Yeah, so I'm going to have to buy a whole new sheet of this to coat that. So yeah, so these are going to be one piece, nice light, made out of plywood. Another thing I did is I added on the bottom here, I added leg levelers. So whatever surface you're on, you'll be able to get nice and level, although it still retains that inner notched area like a Nintendo cabinet has. And they will have on them white T-molding, actual true flat Nintendo style T-molding like this cabinet has. And the front piece will be red. On the original Virtual Boy it was black, so this is painted black and the sides were painted red. And these will be just like a Nintendo cabinet. It will be it'll be just like this. It'll have red on the front. And then the inside will be black there, inside black here. So this inside area here will be black. This will be black. Up here will be black, black, black. And outside red. and red here. Just this little notch inside here will be black, going all the way up. And, you know, this little strip will be black. Control panel will be finished. I can't think of anything else. The idea here is I actually sold my original Virtual Boy cabinet so I could get this Star Trek Next Generation pinball machine right here. And that was an amazing deal to be able to get that. But I still missed the cabinet after I sold it, so I decided I was going to make another one for myself. And I got a bunch of people who had asked, and they said, "Would you make one for me?" So I'm making 5 of these in this initial batch. I don't think I'm going to be. I doubt that I'll be making more, just because it's so much work to do these things. And you know, I'd rather work on something new. But I did make a template of the cabinet so that for the future I can make more if I wanted to. I just don't think I'm going to do it. So yeah, so there's going to be 4 of these for sale. I'm going to keep one of the plywood ones for myself. But I'm going to be putting them up on the KLOV forums. I'll have a link here on this video as well if you're looking to buy one of these. They're not going to be cheap because I did this because people really wanted them, and it's a lot of work. It takes me away from my family, so these will be, yeah, they're going to finance maybe a new pinball machine or something cool, get some of these games fixed, as well as buy a present for my wife. So it's not like I'm trying to get rich off of these things, but for me to go through the effort of making them, you're going to pay for, you know, you're going to pay a good amount for them. But these are going to be high quality. They're going to be really much better than the original one that I made, which was good. There's nothing wrong with the original one, but these are definitely, you know, top quality. If you take a look at me, you can see this plywood. This plywood is beautiful. And the plywood itself wasn't cheap itself, so there's money into these things, and they'll be made with the best parts. Like, for example, the control panel here on the original one was actually inkjet printer paper with plexiglass over it. I'm going to actually have vinyl control panels printed up from online, and I'm going to put plexi over top of it too, but it's going to be actual vinyl. The marquee will be a real Translite versus being something I print up. I mean, I got to test print some marquees up for it, but yeah, so everything's going to be, you know, top quality on it. And obviously, you see the original was painted red. This is going to be really nice Formica. I don't know if it's got the glue on the back of this one here, but Formica is really nice, durable material here, and this stuff isn't cheap either. So you're going to be getting, if you do buy one of these, you'll be getting something very nice and something you'll want to keep, be worth your money is what I'm saying. Yeah, so if you're interested, you know, visit the thread, see what's going on. I haven't set any prices on these. I don't know what I'm going to set them for yet. The original one I sold for $2,500. I don't know what I'm going to sell these for. You know, that was because I didn't really want to separate with the other one, and the cost of the pinball machine that I got was $2,500. So it may be more, it may be less. I don't know yet. I mean, there's a lot of work going into these things, so, and there's a lot of money in parts too, because like the controllers, they cost quite a bit of money. I mean, the joysticks cost a lot of money, and you know, the Formica's going to cost money, and the plywood's going to cost money. So, yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll have another video for you.